This is a piece of personal agony that I have been waiting to put out. We all are aware of what happened to Dr. Priyanka Reddy in the last 1 week, and also we are aware of the dialogues of the Honorable Home Minister of the state, and also that police officer who had to delete his tweet because of the backlash he received for his comments on this issue. Now, I wanted to narrate a personal incident that happened in my family, something similar to this, but something that makes us question whether the police is really helpful or whether we as citizens do own things up when it comes to matters like this. My mother-in-law was walking on the road one day. This was just like 1 month ago, and she found a woman stark naked walking on the road, like stark naked with just a piece of Mangal Sutra in her neck and her hair tied up, and she was walking on the road. She was very panicked at the sight of this woman walking nakedly on the road, and she ran to protect her and to put some kind of a chunni or drape a curtain around her so that she can protect her dignity. And she was asking for other people's help in the process, but nobody gave a damn, quite literally, and they were walking off in their own way and were not interested in helping that woman. So my mother-in-law went ahead and draped her with her own chunni, and some 2 or 3 students aside gave her the little bit of support. And then there was one lady journalist who rocked up at the place in her car, and they got this lady into this car and took her to the police station nearby. And what happened there is absolutely shocking. When these people went to the police station to talk about this woman who's walking naked on the road, or to talk about whether she can be taken into custody, the police outright denied that that place where they found her doesn't come into their jurisdiction, and he rejected the proposal of taking her into custody. Now, this is something that's absolutely surprising to me, that how somebody can talk about their area of jurisdiction and reject such a sensitive case just like that. Is the police responsible for just a place, or are they not responsible for an entire law and order of the state or the country? I think this jurisdiction is being used as a tool to kick off responsibility from one party to the other, and they keep doing this really conveniently. And the more shocking part is, as soon as my mother-in-law saw this woman starkly naked on the road, she immediately dialed 100, and they took the details of where this incident is happening and all that, but the patrol police did not show up at least for 1.5 hours after that. And even after 1.5 hours, still they were not showing up, and that is when they took them to the police station. And after the police rejected because of not happening in their area of jurisdiction, they had no other choice but to leave this woman in a home nearby with this woman. Okay. Now, the most concerning part about it is, we at this stage do not know where this woman is or what she's up to, whether she's being taken care of or whether she is left off, because my mother-in-law had to go away because of her own panic and her own situation, because she was not able to garner enough support, and she left this naked lady in the hands of this other lady who promised that she will take her to a home and keep her there. Now, the shocking thing about all this is the irresponsibility that the police have shown. Now, there is a she team and all these teams. Is this she teams only for Jubilee Hills and Banjara Hills? Is this she teams not going to protect people on all around Hyderabad? Is this only for the posh areas that the she teams are for? Will the she teams not protect regular common women on a road in probably the outskirts of Hyderabad or in the not so rich areas of Hyderabad? Are celebrities only concerned about she teams being active in their own areas? This is a big question. And a stark naked woman walking on the road, and you are talking about jurisdiction? That is such a shame. And the people who were on the road watching this scene as it panned out, they did not take any personal responsibility. So, only when a rape happens, only when such a big event happens, you will take your candles and come out onto the road. But when something like this happens, before it goes to its bad end, you will not do anything to stop it. So before asking the police, we should also talk about our own personal responsibility. So us as men and as women, we have to take our own responsibility while also expecting and keeping the accountability on the police system to take its own responsibility. It is a common goal for us to achieve in this particular matter. So friends, when you see comments in YouTube or Instagram or wherever which are vindictive or which are basically suggesting towards the indecent or the vulgar comments, like a nice thighs kind of a comment, okay, the minimum we can start doing is starting to report that comment. Let us start making it a habit that whenever we see something that is not right, at least we will make some action to stop it or to curtail it. And let us say when we see somebody feeling unsafe on the road, let us step up to give them the necessary care. And I'm talking this both to the men and to the women, whoever you are. Let us give that basic feeling of security to our fellow citizens that they are taken care of, or that I will put my work aside for an hour or two to take care of you. I will not fall in the rat race of my busy life to just leave you to the roads. And coming to the police, let us get rid of this bullshit of this being not my jurisdiction, that being not my jurisdiction. And if there is a call to dial 100, if you turn up after 1.5, 2 hours or 3 hours, what is the point of 100? It's got to be an immediate network, and the police should really stop giving up this jurisdiction kind of bullshit to the citizens. It is a common law and order system, and if a complaint is registered in your police station, you are supposed to take immediate action on this matter, whether it fell into your jurisdiction or not, and you are personally responsible to start the action on it and then probably roll the ball over to the station that is majorly responsible. But if you don't even roll the ball of action on your end and you're waiting for somebody else to take action, bad things don't wait until you start action. They are on their way to happen. So this is the piece that I wanted to give out today. We are supposed to take our personal action in these matters, and we are supposed to make our police system more accountable and responsible and not keep kicking the ball in the name of area of jurisdiction. Thank you.